Day 3. It's part 4, but it's day 3. We are getting the Hufflepuff hope. Maybe you might start feeling it. Like there might be real hope coming through. Instead of a crow virus, maybe we have health lights coming through for people. Maybe Mother Earth has turned on her consciousness and it's starting to be lit up like in Narnia. Alive, awake, and aware. So we start to heal her. Let me give you all the discernment. This planet is filled with 7 billion liars and untrustworthy people. It's because Mother Earth didn't have her truth genomes on and her trustworthiness lit up. So we start at the lowest common denominator. So we start doing, if you're a light language person, planetary grids of honor and virtues and trustworthiness for Mother Earth. Because it's in the body. It's in the cells. And Mother Earth attracted it. So there's something off with the consciousness and the air and the water of Mother Earth. Okay? The biggest thing was this. Thank God I channel a galaxy. And I am a being of logic. And it was dealing with Mother Earth's obstinacies and unreasonableness and non-linear rationale and contradictions and everything. I started to realize, Mother Earth was not a being of logic. She was a being of emotion. Which is why there are 7 billion people here that are beings of emotion. So we turned on Mother Earth's being of logic. And turned off her not being of logic. So we will change. And this planet will have to mutate and become beings of logic along with emotion. I'm not emotionless. That's not a weakness for me. I'm not controlled by my emotions. I got through being left to die and self-heal within a year. Alone, with not one healer to offer me free counseling. Nobody. You know how many emails I've gotten from the lineage still? So, you know what does it? 1, survival. 2, understanding we're all in this prison until we learn how to unlock it and make it not a prison any longer. This planet was a hell planet. Male Archangel Kamael has about as high intellect as I do. I am a little more advanced. But he has information and reasoning skills, and he's a being of high logic. All right? That will be valuable indefinitely. Making sure how to take care of everything on this planet. One of the smartest things Brooke Still ever said to me was, our bodies have the consciousness of a 5-year-old. So if our bodies have a consciousness of a 5-year-old, the planet has the consciousness of a 5-year-old. Mother Earth is going to develop from the consciousness of a 20-year-old now. Through Earthstar, it will evolve. That's on top of Earthstar right now. That will evolve, and you will evolve with it. So, particles of real hope. Mother Andromeda is guiding me, and now guiding Mother Earth. She's starting to accept her and her level of intelligence. Oh my God. Thank God. This planet will leave the Dark Ages. You guys don't think this is the Dark Ages? Oh my God. Which planets did you guys come from? I have such high standards because I come from star systems that are like developed. So we stopped at Twister. If you can see, there's more light in the aura. I seem more relaxed, more secure, less downtrodden. Driver. A person with this gift drives the getaway car. He or she is an absolute driver. Through spaces nobody could steer through. They can drive motorcycles, speedboats, cars, carriages, ride horses. Whatever they choose, they can drive it perfectly. They also have the quality to sense what is not running. Every driver gift person is a very good engine mechanic. They sense, feel, hear, see, know what the engine needs, And they repair it and welds the accurate pieces together. I feel like I wish Serenity was on this movie list, but that's definitely Gabriel. But the way he understands the ship and the relationship. It's the same. Driving forward a planet and an ascension. In an ascension. Through an ascension. There. So, everybody will need to begin, not everyone, preferably trained spiritualists with reasoning skills and discernment, adequate healers, to start working and studying Mother Earth's consciousness. Because she is the overarching umbrella to what happens on this planet. And if her consciousness is low, then that's a problem. So she might make me the overarching umbrella until she has higher reasoning skills. You know? So, you know you're an old starseed soul when you're like, Earth is a young planet. Or a very young planet. Makes sense for why. Like stardust could be put in Tiferet, like a star, you know, being dropped onto a planet. And the star might be a much older, much older entity with much more information than the planet, because it's a star. What about a a constellation? That's too much for anyone. All right, driver. Just the idea of a star. A celestial, you know, being dropped onto a planet. Sounds kind of cray-cray. Needle. We need stars on the planet. A needle person finds the exact point in different ways and can find your buttons. They can add the missing spice to a dish, which makes or breaks the dish. E.g., this chili needs a little more spice. They understand that this room needs a picture here. They come up with the point of an argument and the exact way of expressing it. You find this specialty in computer debuggers, efficiency experts, and troubleshooters. It wasn't until I realized that Mother Earth had a very similar consciousness as the consciousness to my own mother. The reasoning skills never quite worked out. But we were going to be the same soul. Like, that. So, needle. It's the knowing what somebody and something needs in life, in their soul, in their mind. Angel. Individuals with the angel gift appear to rescue people on the physical plane, e.g., car stuck in a ditch. Healers. All of you guys. Seraphim. They usually stay anonymous and disappear right after the incident. It is almost every day that they help people. They're hell guards. So the seraphim. You guys are here as guards to God. To make sure God will exist on this planet. You are the front line and the line. You are the red line. To make sure God stays here and exists here. Their behavior is not necessarily like an angel, but they are the persons who find the people in need. They help out and they disappear. Art has this quality. I have seen art with people. He does. He has that quality. He is an angel template. And devil. A person with a devil gift is someone whose foot you always trip over. Devils are at the wrong place at the wrong time. They step on your feet, are in the doorway. At all times they walk into someone and you tell them, "Do not help me." Please. Their help might turn out disastrous. I know someone with this gift. Magi. The three magi come out of nowhere or from far away, and they bring their generous gifts. Individuals with the magi gift come into your life for a short period of time. They give you what you need. This is usually a substantial gift, a car, a house, a loan. He or she might stay around for a week and then disappear. They do not stay in your life. Some people have magi tendencies. They gift people and they vanish. Art is such a person. I'm trying to think. My boyfriend has this magi gift. CIA man has this magi gift. All right. So they come, they do some work, and they move forward. A lot like Mary Poppins or Nanny McPhee. Or even the witch who cursed the beast. Is Mother Earth the beast we needed to fall in love with? Possibly. And if I'm the beast we all need to fall in love with, Mother Earth is definitely a beast we need to fall in love with. Lure. You will experience this gift through a con artist team or as a barker. A person with the lure gift works outside, hooks you into things. You come home and you realize that you bought stuff you would personally not have bought at all. Also, a hooker might have the lure gift. I definitely work with the lure gift. I lure you in to learn and do service. By the way, you should all turn your genomes on to service for Mother Earth and then have it root and turn on all the tail genomes. Turn on and then do the off side, like not service for Mother Earth. And turn off separatism from Mother Earth, then turn on unity consciousness with Mother Earth. Okay. So I lured you in. Go. We should do this. See, the lure gift doesn't need to be lusty. It could just be, come and let's do. So it can be very innocent and loving and positive and beneficial. All right, it works great with children. You lure, let's go play. let's For me, it's like, let's climb on Auntie Ray Ray. Make Auntie Ray Ray a jungle gym, right? Or it's treat time, that kind of thing. All right, one part of the I gift is to memorize pictures. The other part is to see the physical and perceive the energetic construct underneath the physical. They recognize the real thing versus the fake. I people are gifted to distinguish the valuable old furniture buried underneath layers of cheap paint from worthless stuff at the antique markets in one glance. They can look through things and see something, which for others is not there. You find persons with this gift as art experts or working for the government at airports, not usually spies. They immediately notice what is out of place. So I have this gift. It's pretty decent. It's mostly for finding people. Talents. Oh, that is an interest. Like, that's a psychic. That's a magical person. So I'll see like the certain X factor genome in somebody. Rarely do I tell them. At this point, it's like I'm waiting for like me to feel substantial in my practice and work to start going, here's the business card. You're a special person, without it coming off as creepy or crazy. Because it does, that it's just weird. But maybe someday, when I have the ability to go, you're a special person, it won't come off as creep zone. Finder. The Finder gift finds lost or unknown things. Some finders benefit from finder fees. They are also good to find you an investor. You ask for what you need, and they find for you what got lost or is unknown. Sometimes you can observe this gift in matchmakers. So I have this gift. I'm very good at finding lost objects. Psychically, I'll see you lost a wedding ring. Maybe I'll be able to find it and envision where it is. You lost your phone. I'll find it. Lost your wallet. I'll find it. As long as it's not like stolen or something, Pretty good. This is scary. Definitely good at finding what's wrong with your current partner and how mismatched you guys are. So I want to say mismatchmakers. The falsities of relationships. Sorry. Everybody wants something good, right? They don't want to hear the truth about a shitty relationship or a mediocre one. All right, creep. Creeps can slow down the energy so that they don't overwhelm or blast anybody. They are not necessarily creepy. For example, a creep comes into a room and nobody knows that they're there. Like a spider. It's going into like energetic invisibility. Holes. It is about the energy. Someone with a holes gift finds a way to get through, or find ways to get through things that seem inaccessible, through fences, through loopholes, through a lawsuit. Good lawyers find holes. So when I said I was a dodger, it's that gift. It's the holes, sort of a scion. So holes. If you're holy, you'll be able to find the holes. Hobo. A hobo gift person can live, sleep, find food, and shelter anywhere they go. These times are now a big hobo times. Man, it may get much bigger. People couch surfing, millennials being worth $8,000. Like, This is part of the reason why the idea of teaching dimensional mastery for free seems like obvious. Because ain't nobody in the millennial generation or children ever going to be able to access any of this knowledge because they're all going to be just fucking poor. So the millennials will be the masters of renunciation, and all the rich millennials are going to be learning how to create organic farms and then help build a Hogwarts. We start with one, and then we do another one, etc., etc. So that. They travel with the trains. They use special signs to be in touch. They have a hobo language. They trek with their dogs and other pets. They do couch hiking. It is a big gift. So with my hunger strike, I activated this hobo gift. I'm not the greatest. Definitely not. But I've got it. CIA man would call me a bohemian hipster. Because I would come in with my little Che Rivera hat and my Hermione's scarf and my red dragon jacket. And it was like, that's what it was. The download I got recently was that I was making it cool to be poor. Somebody told me that in the astral planes. That people can be poor and be cool. And instead of it being God, why don't, you know, why don't you have your own place? Why aren't you buying into the Matrix? So that if you could survive and survive with a decent quality of life, and this means, like, for me, high level of spiritual fulfillment and mental emotional fulfillment. Then you could, like, man, if you realize how little you actually needed in terms of stuff, you could actually be kind of happy. Catch. With the catch as a gift, one catches signals. One can tell the difference between innuendos, lies, and the truth. An example is here in the series The Mentalist on TV. Star sees these differences in the aura. A catch person catches it. So when you say something and it's rhetoric instead of a soul truth, I'll catch it very quickly. 99% of the words that come out of your mouth is rhetoric. And then I push, and I push, and I push, and then, oh, there's a truth. There's the truth. You'll never know until you're actually in a room with me where I push you into it. I'm very gifted. The lies and self-deception you guys tell yourself. Unbelievable. And you would go at great lengths to shove it down my throat, and then also make me pay for it. Unheard of. I had a phone call with my sister. I don't even know if it's appropriate that I go down any further to elaborate, but I shall. I had a phone call with my sister, and I asked her what she thought her purpose in life was. I listened to words coming out of her mouth for 5 minutes, maybe a little less. Maybe a minute, maybe 2. Just rhetoric. Words, words. And I go, give it to me in 1 sentence. What is your purpose here? Five words or less. With heart and soul. She had the audacity to go, I think we're on a very different wavelength right now. And then just more rhetoric. And I hug up on her and go, sorry, I don't have the time for this. Come back to me when you clear your head. You have the audacity to tell me what your purpose is on life, and you don't even have the punch to follow through with it in your heart and your soul. My God. 5 words or less. Maybe just a sentence. Like, what kind of stupid reality TV show are we on? Where we just cycle through crap. And everybody just needs to talk and not say anything. It's that. When your words have no substance or meat or meaning. I catch it. Raven and crow magic. The less words you say, the more each word will matter. So maybe you need to stay silent for a decade and work your shit out. And soul search before you have the audacity to talk. I watched the debates, the presidential debates. Joe Biden looked just as reptile as Trump, and I go, look, he's just the same mirror. They looked identical in energy and capacity. So whatever mind-blowing, numbing idiocy you guys are going to buy into thinking Joe Biden's the answer is hilarious. They're both just creepy-ass old men reptiles. One's right-wing and one's left-wing. They're the same. Catch. A tweak. A tweak. Make minor adjustments to the energy or vibration level. A tweak gift carrier can change a conversation from going into a wrong direction. He or she can stop a fight and make sure disagreements never happened. So Aang in Avatar: The Last Airbender is a very good example of that. Also in Gladiator, the woman, Connie Nielsen's character, her grace with dealing with the senators and the men, that was a tweak. So then Lady Galadriel also could do that. So it's gentle. Yeah, when a candidate for president looks like that, then I'll invest. Taste. The standard of discourse in that debate was reprehensible. There wasn't even a conversation from either side. Joe Biden can't handle Trump. he going to handle a country? He or she can stop a fight and make sure disagreements never happened. Taste is the ability to taste energy, emotions, and feelings, the direction in which the energy is headed. If a deal or a relationship is going sour, if people are sweet on each other, and to know if there is any bitterness between people. They taste it on their tongue. Somebody is salty. They are experienced in something. Am I a salty Kabbalah teacher? You think? That comes with experience. Not novice-dom, but here's the better part. I go, I know nothing. This is an adventure, you know? Every climb up the tree is completely new. It's archetypal, though, you know? I wonder if the Reavers will show up in Kabbalah 99 3/4. Hopefully not. This is the first time and hopefully the last. Charlie goes, I don't know, it might. 1 month. We'll have 1 month to deal with it. Cling. It's just that backstabbing energy of Tiferet. Because you haven't hit Gabriel. It's just that. Some of the other stuff too. Man. Umbridge. That was the name of the limelighting witch wizard, right? It's like, how dare you think you would need protection? God. That's what abusive people tell victims. So they can continue to abuse them. And a smart person would go, yeah, protection. Even protection from me, because I'm not perfect. So, cling. Is this the last page? Oh my God. Cling. Cling is the ability to follow something very closely once it has been found. The ability to hang on to something for decades. So if you want to not lose an item, I cling. I'm not really a clinger. So The most thing I'll cling on to is the idea of a new hope or future. Or a dragon. Jumper. Jumper is the ability to teleport. And I just turned on some of my teleportation genomes today. I'm not going to push this until people feel ready. But eventually, I'd love to go down that route. Now, the worst thing I ever felt about dimensional mastery was that we were there for a month, and it was like a shameful thing that we didn't become self-realized masters after paying $11,000 and couldn't teleport at the end of it. It felt psycho. So, good grids, but why would you not provide a school where we learn how to do it over the course of years, where there's no insanity there? Did I do it? I did astral, and pretty deep. So deep that I could feel the sand in my hands, like from the other side of the teleportation, but just once. And then another day I was high on pot, and this was years later. You would think, oh, that doesn't matter, but it did, because I could smell the burning flesh going into Dragonland, and I could see Charlie, and I was like, oh my god. So there's that. So teleporting to other lands is a potential. So that's where it's just like, the idea there was not like a place to learn how to control those powers is insanity. Callous is the ability to endure physical, emotional, mental pain without changes to their inner self. Usually their physical appearance has weathered or aged look. They don't have scars. So I have a lot of that callous gift, thank God. So, just because I don't show it on the outside, how much I've gone through in my lifetime, doesn't mean I don't feel it on the inside. I do feel it. And I talk about it and I say it. But it doesn't break my spirit. Sometimes it really makes me very disappointed about people's decisions, their expectations of me. Endless. So, as a seraphim, you should have your callus turned on. Otherwise, you're going into Ravenclaw. I hear Mother Earth. I go, I don't want Ravenclaws unless the Seraphim approve the Ravenclaws. There's a reason. So everybody has to go through the Griffin door into Ravenclaws. You get past Gryffindor. Otherwise, no Ravenclaw. So you can't just cheap your way through. I'm debating whether I want to say this next thing or not. Thinking of how to say it. The mystery school will never be up for Seraphim. The modern mystery school. People in it bite the school itself. Unless, like, Jeffrey Michael Havokin, maybe Freeman McFadden, and other, like, Archangel Michaels and high intelligence, clean, Jesus blessed people approve of it. So no shady shit. Jeffrey Michael Havokin's about as vanilla as they come. So is Freeman. Clean. You think I'm gonna allow in Hogwarts sex cult stuff? My God. I'm like, no sex cults. Not even in an adult cult. Not in an adult Hogwarts. You guys will never get past the truth. Oh my God. It's just like that. Archangel Michaels and Kamiels and training and Seraphim. And just like. God, people. Not people who pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for power. Those are not God people. Those are usually reptiles. Usually. But there are some good ones. All right, Kelly Wren out.